Hello guys, welcome back to the Kids Weekend Code Lab. I'm Kosi, your web developer, and today we'll be learning embedding media. So our goals for today are going to learn how to embed, and then we'll learn how to add a photo gallery. So first, what is embed? So embed is displaying content from external sources directly on your website without uploading it to your server. So it's just where you display, where you like display a content from a different source, like another source that is not on your website, but you display it on that website without having to like upload it. You don't really need it to be on your system. Just upload, you just display the content from another website. So it's like copying a media or third-party content from another site and pasting it on your site so people can see it without leaving your site. So just copy whatever it is you want from a different site, then you paste it on your site so that people will be able to see it without leaving that your website. So why do you embed? Allows you add external content. So you embed, maybe you want to do something, you want people to see a different content from another site, you use embed. Then it's easy to use, it accepts different types of media. You could embed videos, you could embed anything, so any type of media. Then you don't need to store that content on your system. It lets you add interactive elements. Then ways to embed. You could embed using the general embed block. So there's a general embed block. You could just use it to embed. Or you could look for that specific third-party block. So you maybe then depending on what you want to embed, if you want to embed a YouTube video, you could just look for that YouTube video embed block and use it. Or you could just copy and paste it on the editor and then it automatically embeds it for you. So things you can embed videos, posts, Google Maps, music, or slide presentation. So now how to embed. First you have to log into your wordpress.com. Then you go to your dashboard, you go to appearance and click on the editor option. Then you go to pages, select the page of interest, then click on the edit icon. Then you now go to your block inserter, you add the embed block of interest. You copy and paste the link, then you click on embed button. You now finally click on the save button to save your embedded video. So now we're going to go over and embed a YouTube video on our page. So go over to our WordPress site. So we'll go to appearance, editor, then wait for it to load. Now we go to pages. So depending on whatever, if we want to embed anything here, we could just click on it here. But I'd rather just add a new page and just name it embed just for this lesson. Now that is here, we'll go to our block inserter. So since the YouTube video, we'll click on this YouTube embed. So now we'll have to go back to our YouTube and copy a link. So I already have this open here. So I'll just click on it so I'll be able to copy the link. So I'll click on share and then copy this link here. I'll go over here and paste the link. Then click on embed, and then we already have our YouTube video here. So if we go over here, if you want to add a text, you already know how to add a text. You just click on heading, or rather search for heading block. Then just give it nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes. Then you want to add any paragraph, you just type anything you want to type. Say these are rhymes gotten from Coco melon. So we already have this. Then we could also come over and add another embed block. So now let's try and add some music. So search for Spotify embed. So I already have my Spotify on my system. I'll just go over here, copy the link to this song, then come and paste it here. Okay, so now we can see this. If you want to play it, you can play it. Okay. So you can also see it's playing. Then you can also come and add some text before this if you want to do that. So now let's add another embed block. So add after. So I want to add a map. Okay. Type on map. Click map, and this is a map. So we just add a location. Let's add Enugu. Click on this one here. Now this is how to add a map. Then another one we're going to add is a slide. Let's see, a slideshow. So you could upload pictures or select images. Then you click on the select button, and so yeah, these are things that you could embed. Click on this. So moving on to our slide. Next thing we'll learn is transforming embed blocks. So embed blocks can be transformed to columns or groups block. This lets you change the background color and layout. So you could just transform your block to columns or groups depending on whatever you want. So the process, you click on the block toolbar, you select the column block, then you go to the block settings. You could change it from one column to two columns or any number of columns that you want. Then you add another embed block in the second column. Then you paste the link and click on the embed button. Then you can now style the block from the block setting and click on the save button. So now let's go and transform our embed block. So we'll click on this because this is the one we want to transform. Click on the YouTube and click on column. Now this is a column and it has this thing that we already embedded. But notice that it has only one column. So we will go to our block settings here and change that to 2 or 3 depending, but we'll leave it at 2. Then we could now go again and paste another video. So let's say we want to paste this one. We click on share and copy the link. Then we'll go back to our WordPress. You search for YouTube embed, paste your link there and embed. So you can see that we already have 2 embedded YouTube videos. Then you can come over to style it. You can click on this, go to the block settings and give it any style of your choice. If you want to change the background because there's no text there, you just click on this and then you could have this background. You could have this background. Let's leave it at this. So this is how to transform your embed blocks. So now moving on to our slide. Next thing we have is limitations of embedding. So one thing with embedding is that not all content can be embedded. So depending on, you have to be very sure of the content you want to embed and check if it actually has this embed stuff that YouTube has. So let me just show you. So if we click on this share, you see that YouTube has embed here. So for you to be careful of whatever content you want to put, you have to make sure that at least that content has this embed here before you'll be able to copy and paste the link. Then not all websites support embedding. So depending on the website you're going to build, or depending on the website browser actually that you're going to build your website on, might not really support that content you embedded. Then sometimes you have slow load times or errors, so it takes time to load because of that content that you've added there. Then you have limited control over appearance, so you don't really style the whatever it is that you've embedded, the content that you've embedded. So we're going over to photo gallery. So what is a photo gallery? A photo gallery is a group of images arranged together in a neat layout on your website or blog. So it allows visitors view multiple pictures in one place, usually in rows and columns. So it's just a group of images that you just arrange that makes your website to be neat. So they're usually rows and columns where visitors can just see the pictures. So this is an image of a photo gallery. So you see that there are different photos inside this block. This is another type of photo gallery. So why use a photo gallery? Use a photo gallery to showcase many images at once. Maybe you want to showcase plenty pictures at once. You could use a photo gallery. You also use it to keep your page organized and tidy. You can use it to make your website look more professional and engaging. So now the process, you click on the block inserter, you select the gallery block, you click on upload to upload your images. Then this is what you're going to see when you've uploaded them, depending on where you upload from. Then you customize the gallery column and image on the block settings. You click on the save button. Now let's go back to our WordPress and add a photo gallery. We'll go over here. So I will just add another block after this. Then let's just give it a column. So we'll leave this for now. Then add another block after it. Then we could just search for our gallery here, our gallery block. Click on the gallery block. Now we select images. You can upload image or you select images. So we select images from here. So let's just look for puppies. Now we can select any number of images that we want. Select these and these. So when we are done, we'll click on the select button. So wait for that to insert in our gallery block. Okay, finally. So we could come over here and remove caption. We would have to remove caption in every single one of them. As if you want, if you don't want, you can just edit the caption and write something else there. Then notice that this one is already like it's out of the whole block. It looks bigger. So we'll just go back to our block setting. We have to click on this first. And now this is 3. So let's give these 5. So now everything has fit into this. Now if you want to style it, you can come over here, click on styles, and style whatever it is that you want. Then you could also go back to the image in particular and style the image. Let's say you want to give it a border. So you want to increase the border, or you want to increase the radius. You can come over here and do that. But I don't want that, so I'll just go and undo this. So this is how to add a photo gallery. Then you'd have to save or publish. Then we could view the page. Now we can see our embedded blocks and everything that we've embedded. Our photo gallery, if you click on it, it will take you to a different tab where you see all the images that you've added. So moving on to our slide. Limitations of photo gallery. So automatic cropping can distort image. That means it could just like spoil your image. So because the photo gallery already crops all the images, so it can distort your image. Then you have limited caption display. So the caption only shows down as we saw it on that image. It only shows down, it doesn't display over the text or when you hover on the image. Then slow loading with many images. So depending on how many images you have there, your website could load slowly. Then there's no slideshow view. You have to click on the image for you to be able to see the image. Then there's no manual image positioning. So now it's your turn to embed a video, transform your embed block, and add a photo gallery. So in our next class, we'll be learning plugins. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.